You're going to keep it on your left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the Georgian Bay, heading up to Parry Sound. I'll tell you, the Georgian Bay is beautiful, but no room for error. Sometimes the channel is so tight you can't hardly have two boats pass. We're left in pretty nasty rain. It's starting to clear up. We have to get to a bridge by 11, or it doesn't open again until 1:15. Okay, we're back and it's August 20th, 2023. This is probably going to be a little bit longer video, and I don't like to make them this, but we've had some pretty interesting experience, so I'm going to try and cover it. We're starting at
Midland.
And we went. It was pretty rough going in there. That was the day it was raining and everything. And then when we left there, we went to Sanssouci, it's called.
Right.
And we ended up at a place called Henry's
Fish camp.
Fish Camp.
Very rustic.
The next day, we decided to come up to, it's called Byng, B-Y-N-G.
Mm-hmm.
And took another pretty tough beating.
Well, it was easier because it was divided into 3 sections. We had a nice sail, then we had a beating for like maybe an hour, then we went inside and it was gorgeous, as you'll see in the pictures. Then we were in the wash machine for 20 minutes, back inside, and we thought we were done. Well, we had another hour when we came back out of really
5,
tough.
6, 7 foot waves, very steep. At the end of this, I explain, if you watch it, I put a picture of what happens. We were totally unprepared for the Georgian Bay. Georgian Bay is what?
Well, our friend Anthony told me yesterday that is 4 times the size of the Chesapeake Bay. Chesapeake Bay is 200 miles long,
so when you have a certain wind and
it's like a Great Lake.
Well, it is a Great Lake because the winds were blowing the whole way across Lake Huron and actually funneling through. So anyway, we had 6 to 8 foot waves.
And yet it was a nice day.
Yeah.
There were no like really white caps.
So we came in here where we are today and licked our wounds. And the plan was then we were leaving tomorrow at 6 to get to Bird, or to get to Killarney, which is about 40 miles.
It's the start of the North Channel.
That's a long day for us. So anyway, We got up, left here at 6:15, went out, I'd say after about a half an hour. We were getting beat to death again west winds, but not strong, just the waves had built for days and days.
And we hadn't even made our turn yet.
So anyway, we finally turned around and came back
It
in.
would have been 5 hours of that, and neither one of us were up for that.
So anyway, so again, to make a long story short, I guess not short, but shorter. Here, 4 other boats, we were sort of the scout boat, and then everybody decided we left too early, so they waited till 10 or 11, and they all left, including a 57-foot Fleming. Well, one by one, they all came back in. Found the same thing we found. Now our friends on the fast pace, they were the only ones, they actually made it, but they had to duck in behind an island. And
they considered coming back strongly.
Yeah, anyway, I talked to him and told him it reminded me of the minnow. You go out for an afternoon sail, and so it's a long video. We're not going to get into much more, but watch it to the end because I think it's a combination of beautiful, terrifying at times. Everything's different. There's no tides, so I think the waves actually build because it's freshwater versus saltwater. And
we couldn't wait to get out of the locks, and we've exchanged locks for rocks now.
Oh, we go through passages that literally 2 boats can't go through, and huge rocks. So, not for the faint of heart, but anyway, wanted to get this video out.
Also, we saw changes in water, and I'm like, what's that over there? And so the water went from 200 feet deep to maybe 30 feet deep, and the reason you could see this change was because the water's so clear, and there was probably some huge rock underneath there. So it just really,
like I said probably before, no room for error.
Yeah.
And we made a few.
We got lucky though.
At the risk of boring everybody to death, I put this map on here, and you can see we're over on the eastern shore, and you see the 2 peninsulas. Well, the waves come off of Lake Huron, about 200-mile fetch, funnel through that little area, and it's amazing what you can have even on a nice day.
No, slow it down. Down. Fucking idiots.